Hi everybody, Miss Sweet from Miss Sweet's Craft and Therapy. How are you all doing today? I'm hanging in there. I figured it might be time to do a color and a chat and talk with y'all. And color as I do this to kind of help bring out some things I want to talk about. So today, if you don't know by the thumbnail, I'm going to color out of Such Diva Halloween Color by Number book. And I picked this picture. And I do already have some markers out in front of me for the colors that I'll use. This is my first time doing this. So I'm going to try. I'm not so sure about... I don't know. Well, we're just going to go along and see how it goes. How's that sound? Okay, so I'm going to start off up here, number 15, which is their dark blue. So I think I want to make a few things clear to everybody so that you know a little bit more about me, what I'm about, so you know my stance and on some things. There's been some comments lately, videos about how creators are potentially phony, wasteful, a whole bunch of stuff, whatever. So I felt it was necessary not to respond to that video because I don't want to give her any more attention than she's already had. But to tell you where I stand and where I'm at. I do not, or not, okay, not do not. I have one company that has asked me to review their books, and that is Special Art. And yes, they do provide that book. Any other books you have seen or that I have shown you on my channel have either been gifts or I bought and paid for myself. I am a collector. I have books in the hundreds. I don't have double digits, single digits. I have triple digits. I love books. Have I colored in every book that I own? Nope. Is it a goal of mine too? Yeah, somewhat. There are books that I have that I just like the illustrations and I will never color in. For example, the Thomas Kinkade books. Having Thomas Kinkade's picture on the left side of the page to the line art on the right is pretty well, I look at it and say, "Jam, I have to try and copy that," and I know I don't have to, but it gives me that feeling that I do, and I could never do his work justice. And I don't think I would like anything that I would color in that book. So therefore, I won't. So why did I buy the book? Have any of you seen the price of his prints? I mean, upfront and honest. There are 20 to 25 prints or copies of his prints in those books. His artwork is in there. For the price I paid for that book, I would never be able to get all those copies or prints of his artwork. Just wouldn't happen. So, that's one. I do have some of Jasmine Beckett Griffith's books. I love her artwork. Will I ever color in those books? I don't know. I do collect authorized copies of cartoon comic books like Bugs Bunny, the Smurfs. So I have quite a few. I probably have 20 to 25 of those. Some older, some newer. Will I ever color in them? Nope. Some of the ones I have a couple from the 70s, a couple from the 80s and 90s. Those are collector items. So I will not make a mark in them. Plus, the paper in them stinks. It's like newspaper print paper. It's horrible. So will I color pictures from there? Probably. I'll photocopy them. And I'm not photocopying them to give to anybody else. They're for my own personal use, so therefore I'm not violating any copyrights. And I'm not trying to sell my work either. As you know, I have talked to you and told you I was at one point going to do my collection of videos of my collection, but I had decided no. And quite frankly, it was because of this attitude that I was feeling. And I told you that before this video even came out, that attitude was out there. I don't need to spread any more negativity. There's enough out in this world, to do that. What else? I hate that I keep saying and I can feel that one drying a little bit. What else? I don't consider it wasteful. I did that's what I was saying. I told you I was reorganizing my books. My tastes have changed. So, case in point. You have seen where I said I will not get on a Kirby Rosanis train. Just didn't like his artwork. Well, I found his first book. And his very first book, which I'm going to show soon, not today, not in this video, was nothing but doodle art. So guess what? I now have a Kirby Rosanis book. I in the past said I'm not fond of Hannah Carlson. And I think it comes down to subject matter, because I have seen now, I've watched a couple of flips. I do want to see another flip, and I think somebody was going to color in her new book, but the newest one, The Witch's Cottage, from some of the pictures I've seen, I like some of them. Again, that's subject matter, though, I think. That's what it comes down to. So maybe I'm still not fond of her people and the faces that she draws and how she draws them. But I did like quite a few of the pictures in her new book. So I am considering getting that one. So my taste, so as you can see, taste changed. So 6 months ago, I would have never looked at one of her books. And now I may buy one and do a flip myself. Who knows? So everybody's taste change, and I'm sure if you followed your own coloring, there's things you color now that you never thought you would color. So taste does change. So if we show a book that you think, oh, that's no way your taste, maybe it wasn't. But something new has struck me, because I'm going to tell you, any book I buy, and I buy them all, except for that one company, and I'm going to get back to that company so you can tell you how I deal with them too. I bought because there was something in it I liked. And I am only sharing with you the things I found. Because I kind of get out I do my little searches, and I try to find different books that haven't been shown a million times. I do have those same popular books. And will I say, yep, here I got this one. Will I do a flip of it? Probably not. If there's already a lot of people who have done flips of the book. No need to. But you do know I do try and find books that are off the beaten path. And something else about the collaboration I do with Special Art. If it is a book that they're trying, to put out there, because this is their advertising. I mean, this is, these are mostly small companies. They're not going to be putting TV ads up or print ads somewhere. This is their way of advertising. But if it's a book that they're trying to put out there and I don't like, I will tell them I'm not interested in working with you on that book this time. Because, yeah, I'm not going to show something I don't particularly like. Now, the most recent book that I did show and I did color in was that Realistic Animals. I put it out here. This one. It's usually not my thing. And I thought, well, let me try it. And I did color 2 pages in here. It's still not my thing. I tried it. So, with 2 pictures colored, I'm going to say, if anybody wants this book, you're welcome to it. I'm going to just give it away. You can make a comment and just say, if you're interested in wanting this book, animals. And the first person who does comment animals in my comments, or no, maybe I should just, let me just make it. The first person to comment animals gets the book. And then I will contact you or make sure you have my information, have you email me your address. I will send that book out media mail. So I'm not going to do priority or even first class. I'll do media. It is less expensive to do it that way. So if you're interested in having that book, you're welcome to it. What else? Okay, so yeah, that's the only one. And before I would do anything like that again, now nobody else has asked me. Actually, no, one other company did. I did one book review for them and I didn't give them a 5-star and they've never asked me again. So, and that's fine. What else was I going to say? What else did I want to address? Okay. Another item, supplies. Do I have a lot of supplies? Yep. Have I been given any supplies by companies to show? Absolutely not. Everything that I have used or may have shown you in a haul, again, I have purchased for myself. I consider myself to be lucky that I can buy these items if I want to. And it's not going to break my bank. I worked, and this is where I think I find that video might be a little disrespectful. I worked for 35 years. I earned my retirement. I earned my money to do with what I want to do with. And if I want to have hundreds of books and a lot not colored in, that's my business. And it's not for anybody to tell me I'm wasteful, I'm bragging, because to be honest, I don't have to show you any books. I know I enjoy seeing books. It does help me make decisions on, where I'll see a book that I've never seen before. And like, oh, that one's really cool. So that's why I figured, let me, share what I find. And that's exactly why I share what I find. And I do go out there and I look. I just went over how well. This is kind of drying on me. All right, we're going to do something here. Now we're going to have a little sidebar here with Ohuhu markers. I went looking for replacement tips and found that they don't make them. And I'm going to show you something else going on here. I'm going to make this wet again. what I did find out by reading their site is it's not with the broad tip, but with the brush tip. If this tip is starting to split and get bad, and they do, these books eat these tips up, you already have another tip. And your other tip is on the other side of this one. So all you have to do is pull this out, and you have another tip. Yeah, I'll touch it. We'll be able to get that off. So let's just put you back in. So I've switched it. Whoops, I went too far with it. Oh, where are my tweezers? My tweezers. Oh, I can't find them. All right, let's see. Okay, hold on one second. I need to get my tweezers. There we go. All right. Sorry about that. I'm still gonna put it over. Oops, come on now. I really shoved it down there. There we go. Okay, got it back up. Okay. So yeah, now I have a nice new tip that's dried out. You can add some alcohol to these. Let me bring this over. I don't want to ruin my book. I use isopropyl alcohol. You can't get this in drugstores or grocery stores. This one is a 99% purity. It's considered industrial grade. You can use this type of alcohol in your markers. Now, I'm about halfway through this. And the only reason I'm halfway through this, another sidebar. When we had that shortage, when this pandemic began, and I couldn't get hand sanitizer to save my life, but I did already have in my closet, in my cabinet, a jar of, or a bottle of aloe vera gel. 50 to 50 ratio, I'm pretty sure. 50% alcohol and 50% aloe vera gel. You have hand sanitizer. And that one would be a higher grade than you can buy anywhere, because I think most of them are, oh gosh, I forget. I don't want to say it. I'm not sure. Okay, so I don't use it from that bottle. I did get one of these from Dollar Tree. Let me just grab some more tissues here. Now you see I did get some ink on me. So this is what I kind of use that for. But a little alcohol. And I can get that off. For the most part. I got more alcohol there. Okay, and I got it under my nails. I'll have to scrub a little bit, but for the most part, the marker is gone. Now, if they're really dried out, you want to put about 2 milliliters, and this is information I got off of Lisa from Lisa's Coloring Corner, and I've also read this on Copic about refilling with their ink. You really don't want to do more than 2 milliliters. That's about what these barrels can hold, what those barrels can hold. This one isn't completely dry. It's starting to dry. So I'm not going to do 2. I'm going to put in 1 milliliter and see how that does. If it's still not working, then I can go back and put another milliliter in. I have these little pipettes. Unfortunately, you couldn't buy just a few of them. I got them on Amazon, and I think I had to buy 100 of them. I think they were maybe $5. It was pretty cheap. They're not bad to have around. If you ever deal with inks and other crafts, you may need them. If you want to give a pet, because it's such a long pipette, If you want to give a pet medicine, it does have the 1, 2, and 3 milliliter marks on it. And yeah, on both sides. So that might help in that area. I know I've also used these with essential oils and mixing and making blends, essential oil blends. So, I mean, there's a lot of other uses you can come up with, I'm sure, or buy some and share them with a friend. Okay, so I'm going to take off the broad nib. We've got that there now. I'm just going to put in, that's 2, I don't want 2. All right, so there's a milliliter, and I'm just going to take this and put it in here. All right, that's in. And because I'm a klutz, we're going to do this first. Make sure that's closed. And now I'll take my nib and put it back in. Put my cap on. I don't know if you're supposed to shake them or not, but I do, because it is a liquid, and I do want them, if it's kind of sloshing around, I want to make sure it kind of gets even. And this, I have extended the life of quite a few of my Ohuhu markers, because I was amazed that this barrel that's in the middle that has the color holds a lot of ink, and it may seem dried out because the tips are getting dry, and this may start to dry, but if you wet it, oh my God, that ink comes to life. So they're really full with ink. And there we go. We've got our marker back. So anyway, okay. So what was I saying? I don't know now. I just want you to know, I'm not lying to you. I am not trying to shove anything down your throat. I am not, being given these products to show you, to make you want them. We're all grown adults. We all make our own decisions. Like I said, I just want to share. And it's a forum for me to talk to you guys, and you talk to me. And, I think I have shared with you before. I'm also dealing with grief and PTSD and, depression and, most of you know, I lost my son, rather quite quickly and unexpectedly. And I really had it was really, had a rough couple of years, quite a few. But, and these are things I'm dealing with, and this channel has helped me. Coloring has helped me. I'm not trying to compete with anybody. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you here. I have heard this before, that people are trying, everybody wants to beat, no, I colored the most pages. No, I colored the most pages. I'm going to tell you, I have held back on you guys. I guess in that case, I have been dishonest with you. I know in the past in my videos, I've said I didn't count my pages. I know how many pages I colored. Because I didn't want that to make it a thing that, oh yeah, I colored that, because that's not. I've also held back the amount of pictures. I have not every month shown you everything I colored in that month. For the simple reason that, it can be viewed, that, I'm just trying to beat everybody. I'm not, okay? This is very meditative for me. This helps calm my anxiety. I am going through, therapy and trying to work through the events that caused my PTSD. And I have compounded PTSD, which means I've had multiple traumatic events, one on top of the other. And my brain can't handle them anymore. And they are coming out. And it's trying to process these items that have happened to me. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm in a depression period where, I haven't really cleaned up my house. It took me 3 days to do the dishes in my sink. I didn't wash my hair for a week. you know, and I'm sure those who suffer from it know what it's like. So that's why I'm here. That's my only reason. I'm not trying to compete with anybody. I am not trying to show off what I have. I just figured I'm fortunate enough to be able to get things that I have, and why not show you? And why not share them with like-minded people? Like that I know it's made or broke a book for me, on seeing it, like, oh, there was only a couple of pages. Sorry, excuse me. There's only a couple of pages I liked. I'm going to skip that book. Or I'm going to go see if they have a PDF of the pages I like. So, that's why I share. All right, so I'm going to try, and I am going to put out there's quite a few pictures this month I colored. And that's what I color a lot. I can get up in the morning and just not feel like doing anything, and my anxiety right now, my legs are going, you don't see it under the table, but my leg is going a mile a minute. I may sit all day and color. I am retired. I do have a chronic illness. So I am still technically quarantining. If I were to get COVID, it would put me in the hospital and possibly kill me. So I'm home. I don't go out and do anything. My groceries are delivered. I occasionally go to the store, and it'll be at times when I know it's not busy. So I'm here. I'm not working anymore. I paid my dues. So I do color a lot. I watch TV, I watch the news, and the whole time I'm doing that, I'm coloring. So I do color a lot of pages. And again, it's not for competition. It's because it helps my anxiety. And right now, it's not been in a good place. Let's see, what's next? What do I want to color next? Let's see, the tree is 8 and 14, which is brown and light brown. All right. All right, brown is which one? 8. All right, this is the one, yeah, that I'm going to use for brown. Okay. So what else? All right, I think that, if you have any other questions about me or anything you want to say, go for it. I am going to say this. There is a saying, and I will probably insert a picture of it right here. We all need to think before we speak. And think standing for, is it truthful? Is it, oh my gosh, my head is gone. I'm sure you can read it right there on the screen. I did have it here. Okay, is it true? Is it helpful? Is it inspiring? Is it necessary? Is it kind? And I think we all need to kind of look at things that way before we make, not nice things when we not, in everyday life, not just here in the color tube community. Or, anywhere in life. We need to be a lot kinder to one another. We need to not make these kinds of statements about one another. If it isn't kind, don't say it. As Thumper would say, my mama said, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. And that's kind of how I've conducted myself in making comments. If I don't have something nice to say, I don't say anything. I just scroll on by. And if I have something nice to say, I say it. I don't know. And anyways, I don't know how long I've been rambling on and on here. Let me check what this is going. We're at 30 minutes now. There is one other thing I do want to cover. The 250 giveaway. I'm placing that here. So there's going to be two things. If you want that animals book, you're going to type, what did I say? Animals. The first person that has animals written, they're getting the book, and I'll contact you. Or I'll write a reply and give you my information or tell you how to get in touch with me. It's easy to get in touch with me. I'm on Instagram as Miss Sweets Craft and Therapy. And also my email is misssweetscraftandtherapy@gmail.com. That's in my link tree, which is always in the description below. But I will make sure that those things are listed separately. So you can contact, I'll say, hey, you're the winner. And then I'll ask you to contact me with your name and address, because a lot of us, our names aren't our YouTube names, so that I can mail that book out to you. Now for the 250 subscriber giveaway, which is the Bliss book that I have, and maybe one extra in there I might throw. I want you to enter that. You're going to have to comment, celebrate 250. And then I will use one of those, that program that you can attach to pull in all the comments and pick a winner based on celebrate 250. Okay. So to enter the contest, it's celebrate 250. You have until I am recording this, and I will post this Wednesday, September 22nd. You will have until midnight Friday, Eastern Standard Time. At that point, I will cut the comments off. And I will, over the weekend, run the program, record it, post it, so we know who our winner is. I may decide to pick more than one winner. I don't know. We'll see. I do have the books. And again, anything you win is coming from me. So it's U.S. residents only. And again, I apologize for that, for my friends that are outside the United States. I'm going to try and figure. I think there is something I can do. I just have to. I already have an account in Amazon UK. I have an account with Amazon France. I have an account with Amazon Japan and Amazon Germany. I want to see if I can get on and become a member of Amazon Australia, because I know I have some Australian friends. And if I can do that, then I can at least include those countries, because you won't get the book that I'm giving away. But if the random picker picks somebody outside the United States, I can at least do, a coloring book off their wish list as a prize, or a gift card, or add money if they have an Amazon wish list. Since I am members of those, I'll be able to sign in and do that. So That's what I'm thinking, but I have not checked the Australia one yet, but I will do that shortly. But just for this one, celebrate 250. And then if you want the animal book, celebrate animal. The last and final point is when I reach 500, I do have a special prize for that. I will share that special prize with you after this raffle is done. And I'm going to continue coloring this. I will probably just post this to my Instagram. So if you're interested in seeing the finished picture, you can look on my Instagram for it sometime today or tomorrow. And thanks for listening to me. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being my friend. And if you're new, I hope I didn't scare you away. And if not, I'd love to have you all as a subscriber and my friend. So with all that being said, see you guys real soon. Bye-bye.